Alright, we're gonna test this thing that I'm curious about with the distance of the moles. We're gonna time how long it takes for that first mole to hit. I think that his trigger volume is expanding over time. I've deleted the other moles over here in case we were getting weird. But nothing is there. 19 seconds. Okay. And then he's going to continue to get hit over and over every time it passes over. And then if we go in and we adjust the height of this a little bit lower, it takes longer for him to get hit by that mole. It'll take longer than 19 seconds, but he does inevitably get hit by the mole. And what's weird about it is when you check the distance between the mole attacking and the player, that's a stacking distance. It gets larger and larger. There, see, we've already passed the 19 seconds. Nothing else has changed. There, we finally got hit at 32, 33 seconds. And again, and again. And the only reason for that to suddenly keep repeating over and over is if the thing he's hitting us with is wider and wider and wider. And just for good measure, we can go back in here and try one more adjustment a little bit lower. Set it. And see if we get past 33 seconds. But I think that it's expanding, and it's because I did a little debug test in the down here. We got a couple 20 seconds or so. So if it tags debug.log, and then we print out the vector3 distance between two things, we're going to go back real fast and check Unity. Make sure. .42, 43, 45. So let's see if it's already past the thing, but let's see if he ever does actually take any damage. And I'm guessing that he will. Spoiler alert. Boom. And then repeatedly. And if not repeatedly, it means that that thing is already expanding. So then I'm wondering if we haven't ever left the... Ooh, let's try going in here and leaving that volume real fast. And seeing if we take it elsewhere. Hope that wasn't it. But, meantime, distance. And if you do the distance between the other, and I think you need the position. And this transform. It gives you some weird results. So let's try that. Restart. Now this happens only whenever you enter an enemy trigger volume. But if I find an enemy, let's do that real fast. I beat you. Oh, and the bats are independent. So if I go back in here and I kill the bats, and now we look, when I go get into the trigger volume of the mole, This number should be a distance that's from the mole, and yet it keeps stacking and getting higher and higher and higher. And it shouldn't, because all we're doing is checking a vector. And new vector doesn't work. So I don't know why this keeps stacking, but for whatever reason, as it stacks, you suddenly start getting registered based on the distance you are from the mole. That is my assessment.